What's up guys, Jason here. In this video I'm going to be teaching you how to make a simple and efficient Minecraft Bedrock XP farm. This farm works on 1.18 and all other recent versions of Minecraft Bedrock, whether you put on a phone, tablet, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, or PC. It will allow you to quickly and easily get to level 30 or higher. For this farm, all you'll need is 6 chests, 7 hoppers, 1 dirt block, 1 piston, 3 dispensers, 3 levers, 1 redstone repeater, 1 redstone comparator, 11 redstone, 1 slab, about 21 solid blocks. So you guys can use any type of solid block that you want. By the way, a couple examples of solid blocks include cobblestone or wood planks, 1 water bucket, and 2 furnaces. The first step is to place down 2 blocks. Now place a dirt block over here. Then place a block at this spot and a piston over here. Make sure that piston is facing this way. That piston will harvest all the potatoes that grow in this farm. Now place 3 blocks over here. 1, 2, 3. Then place 2 blocks over here and 2 over here. Now break these 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now place a dispenser at this spot. Make sure the dispenser is facing this way. Then place a dispenser over here as well. Make sure the dispenser is facing this way. Now come down here. Then place a dispenser at this spot. Make sure the dispenser is facing downwards. Once you're done placing all those dispensers, break these 3 blocks. The next step is to go to the back. Now place 2 blocks over here and 2 over here. Then break this block. Now place water at this spot. Then place a block over here. That water will provide moisture for the crops. The next step is to come back to the front. Now use a hoe to till this dirt block. That spot will be where potatoes are planted. Then place a block over here. Now crouch down, place 2 chests at this spot. Then break this block. Now crouch down, place a hopper over here. Make sure the hopper is falling towards that chest. You guys can tell the hopper is falling towards the chest because, as you guys can see there, the nozzle of the hopper should be facing that way. The next step is to crouch down, place a block over here, 2 blocks over here, and a block at this spot. Now place a slab over here. Then break this block. The next step is to come to the side. Now crouch down, place 3 blocks over here. 1, 2, 3. Then place 2 at this spot. Now place 4 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then come to the spot. Now place a lever over here and a redstone comparator at the spot. Make sure the 2 prongs of the redstone comparator are facing towards this lever. Now click the redstone comparator 1 time. As you guys can see here, that should cause that light to come on. Then place 3 redstone over here. That should create a redstone clock. At this point, I recommend you guys flick this lever to test it out. As you guys can see there, if you made it correctly, the redstone should flash on and off. After you're done making the redstone clock, flick this lever down to shut it off. Now place 2 redstone over here. Then crouch down, place 3 over here. 1, 2, 3. That redstone will connect the redstone signal from the redstone clock to those dispensers. Now place 2 redstone over here. Then place the redstone repeater at this spot. Make sure the 2 prongs of that redstone repeater are facing that way. And now place the redstone over here. That redstone will connect the redstone signal from the redstone clock to that piston. The next step is to break these 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then break these 4 as well. Now break this block. Then clear that outline. The next step is to place 2 chests over here. Now crouch down, place a hopper at this spot and a hopper over here as well. Make sure those hoppers are falling towards the double chest. You guys can tell the hoppers are falling towards the double chest because, as you guys can see here, the nozzles of them should be facing that way. Now crouch down, place the furnace at each of these spots. Then crouch down, place 2 hoppers over here. Make sure those hoppers are falling towards the furnaces. The next step is to crouch down, place a hopper over here. Make sure the nozzle of that hopper is falling towards that furnace. Then crouch down, place the chest on top. Now crouch down, place a hopper over here. Make sure that hopper is falling towards that furnace. Now crouch down, place the chest on top. Once you're done with that step, place a block at this spot and a lever in front. Then place a block over here and a lever in front as well. That will be the XP smelting system of this farm. The next step is to add some coal or other type of fuel into each of these side chests. You guys can add any amount of fuel you want. However, the more fuel you add, the longer you'll be able to use this farm for before having to add more fuel. The next step is to add some bone meal into each dispenser. You guys can add any amount of bone meal you want. However, I recommend you guys add at least 3 stacks into each dispenser. By the way, the more bone meal you add, the longer you'll be able to use this farm for before having to add more bone meal. Don't worry if you guys don't have much bone meal, because I will tell you all a few quick and easy ways you guys can get a bunch of bone meal later in this video. I am now going to do a quick fly around so that you guys can check and make sure it made this farm correctly. And there you guys should have your dirt in that hopper. Over here you guys should have a redstone clock. This side should have all this redstone. The back should have all those dispensers with that piston. Finally, this side should look like this. Make sure all your hoppers are falling in the correct directions. That one should be falling that way, those 2 should be falling down, that one should be falling that way, that one should be falling that way. Finally, those 2 should be falling this way. How this farm works is you guys can first flick that lever. That will activate the redstone clock. That redstone clock will cause the dispensers to dispense bone meal whenever a potato is planted over there. That redstone clock will also cause the piston to move back and forth to harvest all of the potatoes. The harvested potatoes will then get funneled into this hopper and into that chest. Those potatoes will then get funneled by those hoppers down there. Any fuel that you put into these two side chests will be used as fuel for the furnaces. Every time a potato smelts through a furnace, some XP will get stored in that furnace. Once a bunch of potatoes have smelted through each furnace, a bunch of XP will get stored in each furnace. You guys can then flick those levers down. That will allow you guys to easily collect one potato at a time from each furnace. Every time you collect a potato, you'll get some of the XP that is stored in the furnace. Once you're done collecting the XP, you can flick those levers back up to allow potatoes to continue smelting into the chest. I am now going to show you all how to use this farm. To use it, first hold a stack of potatoes. By the way, if you guys have less than a stack of potatoes, that's okay. However, I recommend you guys have a stack. Now aim your crosshair at the spot. By the way, if you guys don't have a crosshair on your screen, you guys can get it by going to your settings and turning on split controls. Now hold down whatever button is on your device to plant crops. Now hold your potatoes and hold whatever button is on your device to plant crops. As you guys can see there, whenever you do that, potatoes will get automatically grown and harvested. All the harvested potatoes will then get funneled into the hopper and into the furnaces. Once you have planted all your potatoes, open this hopper, then take some potatoes out of this hopper. Now plant the potatoes again. You guys are going to want to keep repeating this process until there is no more bone meal left in the dispensers. By the way, if you guys appear to be eating the potatoes instead of planting them, make sure you aim at the right spot. Also, I recommend you try stopping planting potatoes for a second, then try planting them again. Once your dispensers no longer have enough bone meal to fully grow your potatoes, turn this redstone clock off. Now I recommend you guys wait for at least 5 stacks of potatoes to smelt into this collections chest. While you're waiting, I recommend you guys check these hoppers for any poisonous potatoes. If there are any in here, you should take them out. By waiting for at least 5 stacks of potatoes to smelt into this collections chest before you collect the XP, you should be able to get a good amount of XP. As you guys can see here, I now have over 5 stacks of potatoes in this collections chest. The next step is to flick each of these levers down. Now try to collect one potato at a time from each of those furnaces. As you guys can see there, every time you collect a potato, you'll get some XP. By the way, I recommend you guys collect one potato at a time because that seems to give you more XP than if you wait for a whole stack to smelt through. If you guys ever run out of potatoes and want to collect some more XP, you guys can just add some more potatoes up there. As you guys can see there, I was able to quickly and easily get to level 30. Once you have the amount of XP you want, you guys can flick these levers up to allow potatoes to keep smelting into that chest. By the way, if you guys want to be able to get more XP at a time, you guys can wait for more potatoes to smelt into that chest before collecting the XP. If the furnaces in this farm ever run out of fuel for you, you guys can add some more fuel into each of these side chests. If the dispensers ever run out of bone meal and you guys want to use this part of the farm to get more potatoes, you guys can add some more bone meal to the dispensers. If you guys want to be able to quickly and easily get a bunch of bone meal, I recommend you guys make my automatic mob farm, skeleton bone meal farm, or my bone meal farm. All of those farms will either give you bone meal or bones that can be used to make bone meal. A link to each of those farm tutorials will be in the description. I hope you all enjoyed learning how to make this simple and efficient Minecraft Bedrock XP farm. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions for what I should do in future videos. Please like, comment, subscribe, and check out my other Minecraft videos. I upload every other day. Thanks for watching.